for a couple of touchdowns, 246 yards in his first snap, and they'll give it to Freeman, and Royce Freeman gets knocked down a very short game. Put his picture on the play card.
I like that.
Adams getting rushed, and he just tosses it out of bounds. 3rd and 9. Deadly 3rd and short. Not quite as proficient on 3rd and long. Adams, nice grab out of the backfield, and Freeman will have the first down.
Job with the perimeter blocking.
Pac-12 Offensive Freshman of the Year last year. He has it again. He's running through Spartans and driving inside the 40.
Things from him in this offense.
Who else almost had a mishap with the official trying to get out away from the snap to allow the substitutions. It'll be 3rd and short.
Hey, your defense is in the country.
Running back is Kenai Benoit. Nelson gets it out in the flat. He's got a couple of blockers. Nelson spins his way down close to the 20-yard line.
Became a different team with their ability to score points.
Byron Marshall is chased back into the end zone, and this time he'll bring it out. Marshall looking for a little crease. Now he breaks it back, and he's got room. He's got room and some help on the outside. Marshall just couldn't quite turn the corner to take it to the house, but
defending them on defense, but on special teams because of guys like this. They get their football in their hands. A great block there by the big tight end, Evan Bayless. And then that's just athletic ability and vision. You can remember, he's a former running back, ran for over 1,000 yards 2 years ago, 1,000 yards receiving last year. He knows what to
find that game on the watch out. Vernon Adams right through the hands of Charles Nelson.
And it's just a play or two that can spark it.
Adams pumps. Now flips it out, a little attachment play. Nelson has it again. He steps through a couple of Spartans and gets inside the 45. Adams to a wide open Braylon Addison. Addison spins away from a tackler. He's inside the 20 and dragged down finally, but it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ducks. Maybe to pull this thing even before halftime. Tunnel screen. There's Byron Marshall. Haven't heard much from him tonight, and he doesn't get much. Oregon with all 3 timeouts to work with. Vernon Adams. He checks it down. Freeman's got the edge. Freeman knocks off one man inside the 35, gets out of bounds and stops the clock. Us and all of you, we've got a whole second half of this coming. Vernon Adams on 4th and 11, going to take a shot. Got a man out there, and Byron Marshall was very well covered on the outside by Deontay Copeland.
They put 3 receivers to the bottom, and they kept Marshall isolated against a freshman, Copeland. Copeland with him stride for stride, and I think Marshall's frustrated.
Now Oregon, whose last score came on an electrifying punt return. To see if they have anything, the kickoff return from Byron Marshall. Spartans have had trouble covering kicks and punts. Not so this time.
Entire running game.
Adams out in the flat, too high for Addison, who wisely chased it just in case. On 3rd and long, they flip it out to Freeman in the flat, and he tries to navigate his way through a host of green games in his career here in Eastern Washington. Doesn't need a touchdown, just a first down on this one. Adams firing out for Addison, and it is a strike incomplete and a first down. A terrific throw from Vernon Adams.
Adams on 4th down. He gets it right over the corner that time. Hicks and in front of the safety.
Leader is the 4th down strike to keep the drive alive to Byron Marshall, putting it beautifully between and now the lead is 10 again. 10:51 to play, and now it's Oregon's turn. Fumble on the kickoff. Marshall picks it up, tries to find a little running room, and is able to make a little bit of chicken salad. He's back in now for the Ducks at running back. Nelson in motion. Adams buying a little time, firing complete. It's Addison. Addison headed to Michigan State territory, and he's knocked down right at the 50-yard line. And this is the type of patience Helfrich can live with. 5 minutes, tunnel for Addison, shaky guy. Addison pushed out of bounds by Demetrius Coxon. Adams, good protection.
Better run here.
We're buying a little time. Still looking, now firing it into traffic. That is not smart, and it pinballed around for a while. Thought he had a shot at the deflection. Another opportunity. Adams steps up, avoids one-on-one coverage in the back, and it's Marshall for the touchdown. Record 70 consecutive games with a touchdown pass for the Ducks.
Watch this. Both guys kind of pushing back and forth. Good no call. Marshall goes up and makes the play. Puts it up in the air. I'll tell you, one of the toughest things when you're a young quarterback in a new system, and he's played some football.
90 seconds left in the game. Adams taking a shot. Marshall's out there. He was by himself, and if Adams could have put it on him, the Ducks would have had the lead.
This is Michigan State's defense. There's no safeties behind him. He stumbles, loses balance. Look at that. He's all